Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Saturday night. Not quite yet Sunday morning, but I wanted to get this out of the way because I know you guys are busy and stuff, other things going on in life. So I want to get this out of the way. Yes, I'm drinking Mountain Dew to keep myself awake. I need caffeine because I work Sunday night through Tuesday, and I gotta have my caffeine. I gotta stay awake. Okay, goodbye, everybody. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna leave right now. It's kind of silly. Thank you guys for watching my video. Um, you guys on a live stream video, we're gonna call it. If you can. If you watch this later on down the line, if you can Macho Man elbow drop the like button and subscribe button, it'll help me a lot. Much appreciate it. Um, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you can, I'll appreciate you guys doing that. Because it helps me a lot and also keeps me going. I know, it helps you guys get new stuff. A lot of comments about this topic, so I'm gonna keep talking about it until it starts drying up. Um, and my intent is with this video is to give you guys a little better insight about GameStop and what's really going on, and make sense of all the whole situation. Um, just really understanding, mm, yeah, and really just you get a better idea of what's really going on with the situation at hand. Uh, and I think it needs to be addressed. I'm on NeoGIF, what do you call it, damn thing here? NeoGAF, GAF. Is closing some stores here. One guy said apparently closing some stores today. This is from January 2nd, 2025, as recently, with actually almost a month now. Today's February 1st. Happy February. Um, and I'm on Yahoo Tech right now. Um, we're gonna read some stuff. I'm gonna read stuff with you, and we're gonna discuss it and have an idea of what's really maybe going on. We all kind of know, if you're brand new to the channel, I am a gaming review channel, and I also talk about tech and stuff though. And I haven't talked about 50 series cards. I'm not going to for a while because I'm still trying to figure out why in the world they want to sell a 5090 for 2 grand, same price as a 4090, when only about 30% more performance. You're getting 30% more performance, but you're getting the same premium price tag as a 4090, and labeling the 5070 as the 4090 killer is kind of silly. So I'm really just waiting on the reviews from more reviews on Gamers Nexus and Jay's 2 cents to see what I want to do. And you guys down below can do the same thing too as well. Because if it affects my bottom line, it affects your bottom line. All of us are not riding on the cash and money. If you are, then God bless you. God bless you tremendously. So, side note, I don't want to talk about later on. Probably in February, when the reviews come out, I'm gonna watch them on Game of Nexus and on Jay's 2 cents, Paul's Hardware, and I'm gonna write down a piece of paper, write down what I take from it, and I'll read it and I'll go over it and we'll talk about it. But I'm gonna wait at least probably an extra couple weeks. I was gonna do that in December, but in January, but it's just so much stuff going on right now, guys. My family and my mother and the family and just friends and the overall tech news going on. It's been a really busy year for me. So on a kind of somber note, my mom's doing good, but yeah, I'll make a discussion at the end of the video about personal stuff here in a little bit. But until I do, we can keep it cheerful. Um, but now, if you've been under a rock for the last couple of years, GameStop has been going through a lot of financial problems. Their fiscal sales have not been meeting expectations from their stockholders or shareholders, people who actually are the ones who who put the money up to keep GameStop up. You have to understand every company has what they call shareholders and stockholders. Stockholders, shareholders are different things. Shareholders are people who own shares in the company. Stockholders are usually people in a big round desk who are the top brass of the company. Lowe's has them, Home Depot, Walmart, GameStop. Every company has, shareholders, stockholders, and GameStop's no different. Okay, and last couple Christmases, New Year's, Christmases, Black Fridays have been very bad for GameStop. So much so that they fired a bunch of, I think it's 2018, 2019, they fired a bunch of the district managers and had one district manager, almost one district manager or two district managers in certain areas. So one district manager would be gone driving from, say, 5 stores. Now he has 20 stores. Or a regional manager has now had 80 stores and it has 200 stores that has to go visit, within a time frame. A lot of traveling, a lot of driving, a lot of flying. Um, that really has happened. People I've talked to work at GameStop said, yeah, they have to travel as store managers to different stores and watch them because they only have one store manager now between two stores and one ASM or store leader, you want to call it, between these stores. It does play a role with you. That does play a role, and it does make a lot of negativity that happens. Um, I think it does happen that way, and it's sad. I've been in retail a long time, and I never had to go when I was a manager, go from another store and watch an apartment because the manager's there. That's what managers for. But GameStop's the only company I know of that does, that does this freely, and managers have to bend over and take because they have no choice. You're making 30, 40, 50 grand, 30, 40, 50 grand a year. You got plenty of vacation time, stock options, whatever you may have, assert your reason for staying here. Uh, you're going to do it. You're going to grin and do it. We all had those kind of jobs before where you grin and do it. I worked at Royal King where it wasn't the best place to work sometimes. I grinned and I wore the vest or the smock, what do you want to call it, and I went to work every day, head held high, even though I didn't like the job. I thought maybe it was just a corny job. I still did the best I could because it was that or nothing. Then when I got into Lowe's and a company like that, been at Lowe's for 20 years now, 20 years this month. Um, I understand more about the retail world. I understand more about what makes it tick. And innovation is the biggest thing. GameStop didn't innovate, and when they did it in a way that was stupid. What they did was that they tried to buy a cell phone, they tried to buy this, they tried to do that, MST, they try to get this, try to get digital stuff, try to do. I know. I bought a cell. No, I got a I got a Samsung Galaxy Amp 2 from Cricket from GameStop, and I got it there. It was a great little phone. I like. I left Verizon with Cricket. Great little phone. Um, Paid a heck of a lot less than I was paying at Verizon. It had like 5G, or of course when I left went to T-Mobile, I had like 8G or 10G or whatever it was. But now I have unlimited, and I pay a lot less on that. But but the point being is this: the GameStop didn't change when it came to common sense. They went away from their sensible understanding of how to sell games and went towards the hey TF, for right, how you doing, buddy? They went away from this realm of hey, we're making money here. We'll go over here and we'll get rid of our 10% discount or our 10% discount to used games or 10% more credit. And we'll have your monthly $5 coupons that mean nothing to nobody really, because all GameStop's doing is saving $5. They're saving $60, and you're not really saving any money because taxes kind of gobble that up. Yes, you save some money, but taxes increase, costs increase. It's how it goes. In retail, I've been in retail for 20 years. All these little sales, there's always extra fees in there. So then never think you're getting something for free because you're not. This comes from me who've been in retail for 20 years. And so I understand it on the inside, knowing what that it's not, what it is. They lure you in there. Oh, you can get 10% more discount. Yeah, 10% more trading credit is good. Yeah. Well, EB Games was a different entity. Electronic Boutique, Badges, Rhino Games were actually different entities, and they were gobbled up by GameStop. The GameStop started in Canada, I think around the 90s, 80s or 90s, and they conquered. their way down from the Great White North on down, um, and conquered everywhere around them. Now GameStop's closing. I have um, GameStop quietly closing a large number of stores. This is from Yahoo Tech. Video game retail GameStop has seen to be closing a significant amount of stores in the United States. Stores after the holidays. Corporate has said yet another statement of GameStop matter. GameStop employee customers discuss store closures. GameStop, Reddit, blah blah blah. Less number of stores. Seems large number of stores closing, shuttering. Company has not said anything about the closures, but currently employees confirm that they are offered a transfer or severance. However, severance is only available to full-time employees. Transfers are offered to both full-time and part-time employees. I think it's crappy, by the way. If you're a part-time employee, you should sound something. You're damn freaking, wasting time. But that's just me though. Um, according to the user, the GameStop subreddit full-time staff would offer 1 week pay for every year they have been with the company, maximum of 8 weeks. Some have also said severance is only offered to store leaders, assistant leaders, GameStop advisors, and GameStop senior game advisors only get the option to transfer. Another GameStop employee said, voiced displeasure, saying how corporate handles store closures. He couldn't raise and maybe make a post on MM. It's probably their MM is probably their damn freaking email system, probably. Hard work, years, and difficult decision. Just token statement about closing is being required for a little effort, or said the employee. Another Reddit user compared the sudden shuttering to how the company handled Game Informer closure last year. Game Informer was actually a magazine that I used to like getting a lot. Just a intelligent with when it comes from Twitter account gave its final goodbye. The account was deleted minutes after the post. Many customers also voiced their surprise and displeasure. Store closings, much of host customers reinserting the good memories they had at the GameStop location. Even GameStop. Yeah. In better games. This is why GameStop has an issues. They shuttered these stores down and told nobody technically anything unless they made a damn freaking comment. There's two comments here I'm gonna read here. One's from the dude. Not surprising at all. The only good thing about GameStop is the cash option. That is, the company would do better, close all stores, divide up the cat about the cash among the shareholders. If you understand or don't want to admit it. And Linda says, this is both January 6th. I'm sad. Everyone accepted those who were very top. So many layers of sadness for those who currently shop there. Those are many memories, like my family. But most of employees who were surprised, kept in the dark, allowed to enter the new year to find no job, which those just trying to earn their own keep. There's never a good time to be out of a job since else important seems saying that affected the events at GameStop. Please, we will really miss you. you know, if you work at GameStop, your bar is pretty set low. And I'm saying this not to slap people in the face who work in GameStop in my channel. For GameStop, you've been there 20 years. This statement is coming towards you. One day they're gonna say, "Hey, guess what? Your store's closing. You need to go find a job or get up to 8 weeks of paid time." Well, I've been there 20 years. Well, you're only getting 8 weeks, and I guarantee you, it'd be bottom dollar pay. They're not gonna pay you your full. manager's salary for 8 weeks. I'm telling you, folks, GameStop. I mean, if they ain't dying, then I'm flying. My feet haven't left the ground yet. Something's seriously wrong here. When GameStop can sit here and literally lie to their employees, oh, yo, you have a job on New Year's, you have a job on Christmas, you have a job here. And you go in there, you bust your ass. I had friends go in there sick as a dog because somebody out there getting drunk and flirting with the girlies. This person, friend of mine, comes in, he's sick as a dog because his so-called counterpart wants to run off and get horny and get drunk and go off and do cause trouble. He comes to work sick as a damn dog, and they fire him for not making a damn freaking quota. Now he has to see where he got a job, stay in Tennessee, making more money. What he's doing now is fine. But it's like I told him, I said, dude, this company is not worth it. Hell, the company I work for is not worth it, and I've been there 20 years. I don't put my family above the company, and you shouldn't either. And GameStop has proven why they pay bargain bin dollar store. They go to the dollar store and they buy some damn employees. Once again, if you work at a dollar store, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying it's just Dollar Tree's next door to a few GameStop stores. They must go there and buy some employees because obviously the employees I've seen in the GameStop, the new ones don't give a shit. They care less. They're there to make a quick buck and to do what the hell they gotta do and go home, and that's fine. If that's your mentality of your job, fine. You reap what you sow. Leadership. Attitude is based upon attitude of leadership. And if GameStop is treating you like shit and smacking you around and throwing you around, showing you the town and treating you like a damn field hand, I see why a lot of customers have issues on Reddit or Facebook Marketplace or Facebook chats or whatever because they can't get help at GameStop. I get it now. I've been retail a long time. When you treat your employees with respect and a little bit of dignity, and stop treating them like, hey, go do this. Hey, monkey, go do that. Oh, hey, monkey, go do this. When you treat them like human beings, you see how they turn that, that frown upside down. I'm not saying you have to give them freaking concubines and just lavish, whatever. Just but give them a raise. Give them a raise that they can survive on. I started working, guys, when I was making 5.35 an hour. I bought a car for making $6 an hour. So, me personally, me talking. I bought a house working at Lowe's. I've been at for 20 years. Me personally, any job you get into, you get your claws into it and you dig into it for the long haul. But GameStop's like, yeah, we'll go to the dollar store and go buy some employees. We'll throw them here for a couple months. We'll get rid of them. Who cares? Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're going to the dollar store. They're buying their employees. They're treating them like crap. You go in there, you see customer employees all sad and all miserable. You just leave and go to Walmart. At least at Walmart, they actually put a fake smile on and walk around the building. It's just, it's sad, man. And they're closing all these stores down, guys, because what reason? There's no reason. They're just closing them down and they close them down. Because to them, it's funny to them. We got to shake up the cage. I've got to rattle the cage and got to go up there and run around. Like I said in the beginning of the video, they had district managers. They fired like 20 of them back in 2019, 2016, what kind of it was. Right around that time, maybe 2020, probably that time, but who cares? And they had one guy, district manager, running almost 75 to 100 stores, checking on them. And he lives like in some part of the country, like middle of the country. He has to drive all around, fly all around on his dime or company dime, whatever. How do you do that kind of stuff? I'm like, I traveled from different stores to help out when I did that stuff, but I was compensated by travel pay and whatever. But that was, I volunteered to do it. I wasn't told, hey, you're going to do this. These managers are being treated like crap too. And granted, some of these managers are a holes, and I get that. You know, there's nothing a better feeling in the world than seeing an a-hole manager get the comeuppance and they get fired. And you smile a little better, you walk a little better, 'cause you know the person's gone. But you're around the corner, and their a-hole's going to take their place. It's circle of life at GameStop. I've known managers there for a long time, almost 20 years, who never gone district because they don't want to be that person. They like being a store manager. And I think what GameStop could do, if they really cared about people's opinion and other than shareholders and kissing their ass, is actually going back to basics. Get rid of the cell phones, the NFTs, the POGs, the book pack, all that other shit, and putting gaming graphics cards, PC stuff. PC's making a comeback. Gaming rigs are being sold again. People are buying this stuff. If you ain't got a micro center around your town, then you have to go online and buy it and hope you don't get it. You don't get somebody playing football with it at Amazon, slamming into a tote because they hate their job for whatever reason. Or postal guy just launching it as a damn frisbee out the door when he's driving by. It just you have to deal with that kind of stuff. I'm the kind of guy I like to go touch, feel stuff, and see it. And I can't do that online. But seeing how the game stores are, GameStop is these days, I can see why. So what they could do: one, to change their outlook. Two, make it friendly. Bring stuff back. Stop taking stuff away, GameStop. Stop take away. Customers come in and buy stuff. We got book bags and damn toys everywhere. Hell, I've seen a Walmart toy section cleaner than this damn thing. I've seen landfills cleaner than this. I went to one GameStop. There's just toys everywhere. Kids like, mommy, dad, mine. It's all launching stuff. Employees like doing this, just sitting there because that's all they can do. Kids having a fit, throwing stuff, and they're like, whatever. I went back the next day. Toys in the same area all over the damn store because no one cares. They spend hours cleaning up. You'll come in and destroy it. There's no respect. And I'm not saying that the customer's always right and bow down and kiss their butt. No, I'm saying that you need to go back to basics of customer experience, of helping customers and getting back to the gaming industry. GameStop is not the gaming industry. GameStop is a retail store that sells plastic that has games in them. You're not part of the industry. You're just a person, cleaning the desk, holding the desk, whatever, putting games on the shelf. That's first foremost. You're not part of the gaming industry. You're just a person who sells games, who likes games. Like I had friends who work in tobacco plants, tobacco places. They never smoked in their life. They just work there because it's some great, damn good money. Some damn good money. And they work there. So not everything is good. Yeah, 942 graphics cards. Yeah. Well, it's too late for them. Yeah, I think it's too. And Walmart's selling 4070s. The rumor mill is that they're trying to get their hand on some 50 series cards when they finally start ramping up the production on them. But with tariffs going on, the issues with China and other crap going on right now, it's kind of hard to have for certain seeing future there gonna be any fit series cards coming out. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy one anyway because I don't need one. I have a 3070. I'm good for at least 2 more years at least. I can squeeze out 2 more years of this card. After that, it's up to the debate. But I think GameStop will be good having graphics cards, even 40 series, even if they sold used graphics cards, refurbished ones, send them off to their little plant to fix them up and bring them back. Something like that. Something that you can go, hey, I can go buy a graphics card at GameStop, even though it's like a used 3090, a used 4090, used 50 series for whatever reason. Just how I'm speaking hypothetically in the future. Then you have something. Yeah, but 492. I think you're right. I think it's just too late for them. I don't think GameStop is gonna save itself. I think GameStop wants to crumble and fall, so those people can get pick gold parachute and to set sail to another company they can destroy. What I think they're gonna do, and that's what's gonna happen. I think. And I read the whole thing here, and the whole thing. I was gonna read the section, but it's a pretty small paragraph here. But um, Apple has gone up in sales, including iPod on $120. That's something there new. Something you want to look at, get an iPod AirPods. You can get them for $99 now. That's some worthy news. In later news, Apple's selling. Apple's killing it. Meanwhile, GameStop's falling apart. Apple's selling real well, and I think this kind of takes away from the digital distribution. People got on digital distribution in 2015. Took on a lot more during COVID. Now everybody getting back into gaming again, getting back into buying games. It's kind of hard to buy games because Walmart now is getting rid of rid of other Xbox games, and even GameStop's getting rid of it too. Like even Best Buy, for example, is getting rid of a lot of their games and stuff, the physical games. Why? Simple, online competition. See, GameStop is failing to do what Best Buy and Walmart has done. They fail to understand the growing trend of the customer. The customer is flighty. They want things convenient. When they find something that works perfectly, they accept nothing less. And that's why I think digital gaming has gone so well because we gamers found something that works perfectly. We accept nothing less than perfection. In the three, you can go spend a $2,000 on a 5090 and hopefully get one, or buy a pre-built for $2,000 and go download, I don't know, Pac-Man or whatever. The fact of the matter is, every gamer is different. Every gamer is different. Every gamer is different. Every gamer has different tastes. But when a gamer finds something easier and a lot more cost effective, like buying games on Steam, for example, instead of running the GameStop in the cold and dealing with crying children throwing shit everywhere and employees who's like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore, and look in his or her face. And that's why people go to digital stores because they don't want to deal with people anymore. Now, does that mean we're antisocial? I think gamers are antisocial anyway. I think gamers, by definition, are antisocial people because we only socialize with people online. Now I'm exception to the rule, and you guys have plenty of friends, and you guys have plenty of friends too. I go out every weekend or every Friday night and go out and do stuff. Not this weekend because I was busy with family, but when we go out and do stuff, and you guys do too. A lot of gamers go out and have social lives, have families. A lot of them don't. A lot of them is gaming is not. It's just it's a way of life, and that's fine. But I choose my family every time over gaming, and I will. That's why I haven't had made videos at home for a long time because family time more important to me. Um, and being as it may, I'm coming in the video now. Now, time for the important information. You know, I try to keep my personal life very private. I'm very private and very private person. And when I say that to you guys, it's the truth and I mean it. I love all you guys. You guys are great. And I have no ill will for not making big on YouTube or not having 100,000 subscribers. But my mother has been diagnosed with dementia and the frontal lobe dementia, and it affects her memory. So because of that, I got to spend more time with my mother in a week to keep her memory going. And and it sucks because of eventually she will pass away eventually. She's in her mid 70s, and she will eventually pass away. And it sucks because her childhood was very rough. She had an abusive father. Her life was not great when she was a child. But it doesn't mean that my husband, my husband, my father, her husband beat her. No, my mother fought all the time. I don't have a husband or a wife. I'm single. But my father's with her more now. We all are. So you don't see me on for a couple weeks or a couple days, not because I abandoned you guys, because I got to take care of family first. I will shut down my channel in a second and get rid of everything on my channel that will help my mother get better. But I know the outcome is going to be. We're told by doctors and charts and graphs and everything, in the private room, the whole private room meeting kind of thing, that kind of serious room. And and I get situation at hand. I appreciate 942, but sometimes you can't help it. No, human brain is so complex. We don't know. No, we don't know. No, we don't know what make it tick. And to find a miracle drug or miracle shot or pill to give to people who have dementia and Alzheimer's, this is going to continue to happen. And they found to cure 80% of n- uh, uh, cancer in children. They found pills to slow down Alzheimer's and dementia. And I pray in the next 100 years they'll find a way to destroy dementia and Alzheimer's and keep it from happening ever again. Because this shit is just downright nasty. My mother today asked, "Where is TC at?" And TC's her brother who's been dead for 23 years. She knows this because she helped bury him with my father 23 years ago. So yeah, it's that real. And people want to shoot on YouTube. People want to be real. I'm being real to you. There's nothing worse than losing your own mind. There's nothing worse than losing the control and memory of your family and your own mind. Well, my mother calls me three names before she gets to the first one, my actual name, Mark. It sets home that something's going on here. And I'm telling you guys, if you got a family member or grandmother or aunt or uncle who's going through this stuff, don't shrug them off. Don't say, "Oh well, they'll get better." Be around them, because I'm waiting for that phone call to say my mother has passed. I'm waiting on the phone call. Now it's a waiting game. This is true, folks. I try to blend truth in my videos as much as possible can. I'm a very goofy and open-ended, happy person. But there's days in my life I wonder, man, this is worth it anymore? Because constantly having to deal with problem, then turn around and have more problems up on top of you. Now, I never thought of taking my life about this, my own life. I never thought about it. I've had in the past when different problems, anxiety, a long time ago. But Christ saved my life and saved me tremendously. And hearing my mother now asking for her brother who's been dead for 23 years drove home the realization that what's going on is not normal. What's going on is a slow deterioration of someone's frontal lobe. Amen, brother. And I think people need to understand that there's no worse feeling than losing your own mind. When you see your child and you stare at him for 30 seconds, I realized something was wrong. Today, yesterday, last month. So this is why life I'm going through. I'm not looking for a sob story or a pat in the back. Because a lot of people out there who lost loved ones, lost children, who are on YouTube still making content, and they know they need more help than I do. So you guys go out there and see people on there on YouTube struggling. Don't dismiss them. Don't write them off. You could save their life. Especially one that lost children, lost their loved ones in accidents or murder, or even this plane crashes that happened Wednesday, chopper and plane crash that killed people. These people, are not coming back. These people are not going to come back to life. There's no reset button. There's no respawn and boom, you're back on with your friends again. We all have friends on our friends list, and myself included, that have been on in 19, 20 years. Find out they passed away from cancer or whatever else had happened to them. My friend list, a lot of them is a memorial. So just understand that life is very short. And I tell you guys, the bottom of my heart, I love all of you. And I have no problem telling it to anybody. Get help if you need help. Don't end your life because you can't deal with your family member or yourself or whatever. You found out you have cancer, you find out you have a disease, you find out you have this. or you have dementia or Alzheimer's. Live each day as it's your life, your last day. Don't reach for that gun. Don't reach for that pill. Don't reach for that rope. Reach for the phone. Call somebody. Talk to somebody. Be around somebody. Because the worst thing you can do is isolate yourself. And gamers, I've been reading up on this stuff. Gamers are about 30% more likely to have anxiety issues and take their own lives more than non-gamers for whatever reason, the bullying or just maybe whatever issue, family issues going on. So just take care of yourselves and take care of your family. Even if your mom and dad drive you crazy, and your wife drive you crazy, don't hate them, love them. So one day you might get that phone call saying, "Hey, your person's no longer coming home." That guilt can be with you forever, and guilt is a son of a bitch. Guilt will drive you to drinking, drive you to drugs, drive you to death if you let it. Now I love my mother to death, and my father and family members. Yes, they have pissed me off in the past. I pissed them off in the past. That's family. You hurt the ones that you know the most, and they hurt you. The ones that hurt you are the ones you know the most. And that's one thing about life, man. If you have a good friend, if you have a good friend there who you haven't talked to in 20 years because of whatever reason, make peace, make amends. Family member you haven't talked to because maybe they abused you when you're younger, make amends, make peace. Don't have hatred in your heart. But one day when they die, you can't come back from that. You can't resurrect them back and say, "Hey, let's talk about this." Even if they curse at you and scream at you for 20 minutes about how much of a lying sack of shit you are. Now, if you did them wrong, let them get it out. Then you make peace from it. And if they did you wrong, hopefully they let you get it out. Then you can make peace from that. The worst thing you can do is live your life with hatred and regret in your life because you don't understand something or they didn't understand something or whatever case may be. So, guys, in closing, be good to each other, love each other. God bless all of you. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Peace out.